this sports is so, you know, gratifying, and so many great things happen. It's just cruel too at times like this, because I feel for the players because they put so much into it, and we're such a special group. You know, it's like I just told them, you know, it's not always fair. You know, I don't think I've ever had such a good blend of good people and good players. And it really creates a bond that you hate to see them not get what, you know, everybody thinks they deserve it this time of year. You know, I've been there with them every step of the way and seeing what they put into it and how much they cared. So, you know, they're a very easy group to pull for, you know, as a fan, as a coach, as a manager, as a teammate, and I just feel that for them, you know, it's not something that's sharp either. It's like a dull, you know, it's not going to go away, but in a lot of ways you hope it's a stepping stone, and it drives you in the off season. I know it will be, and Billy and I know the players, you know, hopefully we can gain something from the pain. It was, but you know, it's one of those things you can't do anything but say it was self-inflicted. It's not like, you know, you get, you know, you seek your level, and we're not going to be able to continue to play. But I think I feel for the players and their families and the fans that were so supportive, and I think that's what I take. The biggest disappointment I take is for the players and the fans and the organization. There's so many people that, you know, give so much to it, trying to get to the last step, and it's so difficult. But you know, it's just. But like I said, everyone feels that way this time of year. The 10 teams playing, that, you know, it's such a roll of the dice in October. But you know, we just didn't do much with the bats tonight. Got to give them a lot of credit. They really pitched well the whole series for the most part. They've got a lot of quality arms, and they just keep coming at you. And you know, they've kind of got it going this time of year. So, and I've known Bob for a long time. Always pull for his teams because I know how he goes about it. So, you know, if you had to be eliminated, you know, it's well run. And Billy and I were talking, and Steve, it's about trying to do things that fans can trust. You know, and don't talk about it, do it. You know, and there's been enough lip service. You know, not here necessarily, just in general. Fans don't want to, you know, show me, you know, play better. And I kept hoping that we were going to find our footing tonight and start doing some things that we've been good at, but you know, they kept us from doing it. Obviously, they pitched real well.
Joel, far left.
Buck, you mentioned that everyone kind of feels they deserve it and wants to be the last team standing, but I'm wondering, between your combination of age, big guys looming free agents, and guys having such excellent years that might be hard to repeat, do you feel like you squandered something you might not be able to grab again?
You know, that's reality. Reality will show you that it's hard. You know, you think, oh, I just do this and re-sign this, do that. No, there's a lot more to it. You know, I know how good ownership we have. I know how good a leadership we have in the baseball department, and I know, you know, the core players that care a lot. But you know, it's like I just told them. Now it becomes, you know, you got to do what's best for your families. You got to do what's best for, you know, it becomes. You know, the business part of it kind of gets in there where the players are concerned, rightfully so. So you don't know. You don't know. And, you know, but I do know that the people that are evaluating what we need and can do and can't do, or, you know, it gives me a lot of confidence. I know that I look back at the players that we brought in here, and, you know, I go out of this saying, I'm glad they're signed to next year, you know. So that tells you the confidence I have in the decisions that we'll be making about players, because the Mets are a very precious thing to a lot of people, and we need to continue down the path of evaluating not only good players but good people that you can count on.
Buck, with Musgrove, what did you see from him that caused you to ask the umpires for a check?
It was, you know, we have privy to a lot of things that point in that direction. Obviously, you know, I love him as a pitcher, always have, and that's the only thing I kind of, you know, I feel kind of bad about is that but it won't cast anything. He's too good a pitcher, and they're too good a, you know, without getting into a lot of things, the spin rates and different things that I'm sure you're all aware of, when you see something that jumps out at you. I get a lot of information in the dugout that, we certainly weren't having much luck the way it was going, that's for sure. But, I'm charged with doing what's best for the New York Mets, and if it makes, however it might make me look or whatever, I'm going to do that every time and live with the consequences. I'm not here to not hurt somebody's feelings, I'm going to do what's best for our players in the New York Mets, and I felt like that was best for us right now. There's some pretty obvious reasons why it was necessary.